Hey guys, welcome to day 2 of the February Flow series. We'll begin in a wide-legged child's pose. Sinking into this pose, allowing your stomach to sink in between your thighs into the earth. Let it all go here. Option to cupcake your fingers, coming up on your fingertips to create more space. And to find a deeper stretch, bringing your chest even closer to the mat. Taking some deep breaths here and setting the tone for your day ahead. On your next inhale, sliding into Sphinx pose, coming onto our belly and our forearms, gazing up at the sky, finding a little back bend here. Deep breath in. And exhale out. Dropping our chin to our chest, finding a deep stretch in the back of our necks and our spine, looking over our shoulders to the right and to the left, and then laying our foreheads flat on the mat, cupcaking our fingers beside us, and rolling up to up dog, baby cobra, and coming back down. Inhaling to come up, arching our back, finding a back bend, and slowly coming back down one vertebrae at a time. We'll take this one more time. Inhale, prop yourself up on your fingertips, finding a back bend. Exhale, coming down to the mat, placing our foreheads back on the mat. Shifting onto our right side and extending our right arm out beside us. Rolling onto that shoulder, allowing our right arm to act as a kickstand. Option to take your left leg behind your right extended leg for a deeper twist. Taking some deep breaths here. Feeling that sensation in our upper back, our shoulder, our spine, and rolling back to center. We'll take it on the other side, shifting our weight onto our left shoulder. Maybe taking that right leg over the left. Option to take your right hand behind your back for a little bind. Taking some deep breaths here. Rolling out of this pose. Slowly finding our tabletop pose. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Taking some cat-cow movements here, dropping our belly, inhaling, and exhaling, rounding our spine, bringing our chin to our chest. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Finding some organic movement here in this position, maybe taking some figure 8 movements, some hip circles. Don't worry too much how this looks from the outside. Just close your eyes and intuitively feel your body flow this morning. Slightly lifting your knees off of the mat and sinking your hips back. Shifting your weight forward into plank and taking this back and forth movement a couple times. Some spinal waves And finding our downward facing dog. Pedaling out our legs here, taking some deep breaths in through our nose and out through our nose. Finding our Ujjayi breath, calming down our nervous system. Taking a couple deep breaths like this. And on your next inhale, we'll tiptoe our way up to the top of the mat to find ragdoll pose. It's okay to keep a slight bend in your knees here. Let your upper body hang in this position, maybe holding on to opposite elbows, swaying side to side. Nodding your head yes, shaking your head no. Taking some deep breaths. Feeling your tummy expand into your thighs. Inhaling, coming up for a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fall back down into forward fold. And then on your next inhale, slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll up into your standing mountain pose. Inhale your arms high, palms touch, Anjali Mudra, prayer hands. Then keeping your right foot on the mat and stepping your left foot parallel to the back of the mat for warrior two. Arms at shoulder height, gazing over our right hand. Taking some deep breaths. Building heat in this simple yet powerful pose. Bringing our right forearm to our thigh for extended side angle. And reversing our warrior, bringing our right hand over our head. Now shifting your back foot up about halfway to shorten our stance, straightening our front leg and shifting our body weight forwards, placing our hand on the mat, a block, or our shin for triangle pose here. Gazing up at our hand or forward or down, whatever feels most comfortable for your neck here. Finding a bend in that front knee again and hoisting ourselves up, straightening that front leg and coming into a reverse triangle. We're going to shift our toes to point in the opposite direction. Right foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Left foot is pointing forward. And coming into our warrior two, bending into our left knee. Gazing over our left fingertips. Breathing into this pose. Taking our left forearm to our left thigh. Bringing our right hand over our head, extended side angle, not placing too much pressure on our thigh here, using our core and our body weights to lift us up, finding reversed warrior. Shifting that back leg up a little bit, straightening our front leg, shifting our body weight forward and bringing our left leg down to the mat, a block or our shin for a triangle pose, gazing up at our right hand, really engaging our core, bending into our right knee, hoisting ourselves back up, finding a reverse triangle here, then pivoting our toes to point forwards. Straightening our legs, hinging from the hips, finding a wide-legged forward fold. Grabbing onto opposite elbows, shaking our heads, yes and no. This forward fold should feel slightly different from the previous ones since we've worked out our hamstrings. Taking our left hand to our right foot and extending our right arm high to the sky for a little twist, and then switching sides, right hand to our left foot, extending our left hand high to the sky. With each exhale, twist a little deeper. Option to bind that arm behind you. It's okay to find a slight bend in the hips here to come up and into our goddess pose, hands on our thighs, finding a deep stretch in our hips as we squat down, looking over our shoulders to find a twist, a deeper stretch in our upper back, shoulders. And just really letting gravity do the work here. Inching our feet a little closer together, coming down into our Malasana squat. Hands at heart center, Anjali Mudra. Taking some deep Ujjayi breaths in through our nose and out through our nose. If it's in your practice, you can come into crow pose. So placing your knees on the backs of your arms or your armpits and resting your legs on your arms as you shift your body weight forwards to find a balance there. Coming down onto our seat, extending our left leg long and taking a side body stretch over our leg here. Not passively folding our chest over our leg, but keeping our chest open to feel a nice side body stretch in the right. Taking our left hand over our bent right knee and taking a twist over to the right, looking over our right shoulder. And then taking that right foot in front of our left foot, coming into a cross-legged position. We're going to take a forward fold over our legs. Inhaling and exhaling, sinking deeper into our thighs and our hips. And then walking ourselves back up. We'll switch sides. So taking that right leg out, extended, and taking a bend over to the right, feeling a nice side body stretch in our left. Imagine there's a wall behind you are propped up against to keep your chest forward and open. And then coming back to center, taking that twist over to the left side, taking our right hand to our left knee, and trying to keep our spine straight. Imagine a string pulling your head, the crown of your head, up to the sky. Coming back to center, taking that left leg over our right, in front, I should say, just so slightly, and then walking our hands out in front of us for a forward fold. You don't have to go very far here. A little side note about flexibility, it really doesn't matter how far you're going as long as you're feeling some sort of sensation. Inhaling, bringing our hands high to the sky, palms touch into our heart center. Anjali Mudra, you know the drill. Inhaling and gazing towards our fingers, exhaling, thanking yourself for this practice, taking this time before the world gets busy to center and ground yourself. Placing one hand on our heart, one hand on our tummy, inhaling, filling ourselves up, and exhaling, letting it all go. One more cleansing breath in through our nose. Holding at the top and exhaling, letting it all go, dropping our shoulders and our facial muscles. Taking your right hand to your left shoulder, left hand to your right shoulder. Give yourself a big hug here. And thank yourself for showing up to this practice. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this morning flow. I hope to see you guys again tomorrow for the third day of our February challenge. Thanks so much. Have a great day.